Hi children, how are you all? Hope you all are doing good. Welcome to Gautam Model School, Vanasilipuram, Class 3 and the subject EVS. So shall we start our first lesson in EVS children? Yes, everyone open your textbook page number 158 and the name of the first lesson is Living and Non-Living. Okay? So you all know our earth is full of wonderful things, isn't it children? So there are flowers, birds, aeroplanes and buildings. There are buses and bridges, air and water, human beings, plants and animals, isn't it? So things like buildings, buses and bridges are made by humans. Who made them children? They are made by humans. So the things that are made by humans are called as human-made things. Okay, so the things that are made by the humans, what the human beings do, what the human beings create, they are called as human-made things. And things like animals, plants, rocks, clouds, the sun, the moon and the stars have not been made by humans. Did humans made it children? No, they didn't. So these are called as the nature gave us. Who gave us? The nature gave these things to us. So they are called as the natural things. The things that are given by the nature are called as natural things. Okay. So all human-made things and the natural things such as rocks, clouds, air, water, all these are called as non-living things. What are they called as? Non-living things. On the other hand, animals, humans, plants and these all are called as living things. Okay. So living things is nothing but the things that have life in them. The things that have life in them are called as the living things and the things that doesn't have life in them are called as non-living things. Okay children. See now you all are watching me in your mobile smartphones, isn't it? Or in the television or in your laptops, isn't it? So can these laptops or these gadgets, will they have food? Do they move on their own? Do they grow in size? No. And what about you? Do you feel hungry after a while? Yes, you need food. And do you move from one place to another? Yes, you do move. Do you grow in size? When you were born, you were a baby, isn't it? A boy, baby of this mid-size, isn't it? And when you now slowly year and year after, you are growing to a certain height. So in the same way, the plants, the animals and the human beings, there are a lot of differences between the living things and non-living things. So let us see what are the differences between the living things and the non-living things. In what way do they differ with each other?
Characteristics of living and non-living things. In this module, you will learn about the characteristics of living and non-living things. Learn to differentiate between living and non-living things. Sid and Alicia are doing their homework in the lawn. Come, let us join them. Look, Diamond is running behind a butterfly. Alicia and Sid, on the other hand, are sitting on a chair and are busy studying. We can see that Sid and Alicia are surrounded by many things. Some of these are living, while others are non-living. For example, Diamond and the butterfly are living things, but the notebook, the teddy and the chair are non-living things. Just like Sid and Alicia, we all are surrounded by living and non-living things. Do you know how a living thing is different from a non-living thing? Well, there are certain characteristics that a living thing has but a non-living thing doesn't. Come, let us look at these features one by one. All living things need food. Since plants are living things, they also need food. They make their own food instead of depending on outside sources. Food provides energy to all living things, which allows them to work and grow. Another characteristic of living things is that they grow. A baby grows into an adult. A chick grows into a hen. And a sapling grows into a plant. All living things breathe. Animals breathe using their special body parts. For example, a fish uses its gills to breathe. Human beings use their lungs to breathe. Insects use these holes to breathe. Plants breathe using tiny openings present on the surface of their leaves. These tiny openings are known as stomata. All living things move from one place to another. Even though plants do not move from one place to another, certain plant parts show movement towards the sun. All living things produce young ones of their own kind. Animals can produce young ones either by laying eggs or giving birth to a new animal. For example, a hen lays eggs, while a cow gives birth to its calves. The process by which living things produce their young ones is known as reproduction. Ouch! Another characteristic of living things is that they can feel. Living things also feel the changes in their environment. They undergo changes as the environment around them changes. A change in the environment that causes a living being to change is known as stimulus. The change in the living being caused by the stimulus is called the response. For example, when we touch a hot object, we immediately move our hand away from the object. Here, the hotness of the object is the stimulus, and the removal of the hand is our response. In the same way, in a particular season, some plants shed their leaves. Here, the change in the season is the stimulus, and the shedding of leaves is the response. A thing is living only if it shows all the characteristics we have just discussed. If it does not show any one of these characteristics, it is a non-living thing. You may have often seen a balloon increase in size. That does not mean that the balloon is a living thing. Its size increases only when we blow air into it. It cannot grow on its own. Similarly, even though a car moves from one place to another, it is a non-living thing. This is because a car does not eat food and grow. Moreover, it does not move on its own. It moves when we drive it. Hence, both balloon and car are non-living things. Let's recap. Living things need food to grow. Living things move on their own. Living things breathe. Living things reproduce young ones of their own kind. All living things can feel. Living things respond to stimulus. Anything that does not show all the characteristics of living things is a non-living thing.
You have seen the video and known the differences, the characteristics of a living things, isn't it, children? So living things need food, living things grow, living things reproduce, living things feel, isn't it, children? Yes or no? So these are the differences, these things are the differences between the living things and the non-living things. Hope you all have understood the lesson. So before that, we have a small, everyone open your page number 161, children. There, here you have the, take the correct answer, read and answer. So let's get into that. These are living things. First one. What are living things? They have given the options as plants, tables and stones. Which is the correct answer? Is plants the correct answer? Tables or stones? Which is the correct answer? Yes, plants. Keep a tick mark in the blank provided over there. Plants. And the second one. These are human made things. I told you what are human made things? The things that man makes them. They are called as human made things, isn't it? So the options given are clouds, stars and roads. So among these, what are the human made things? Yes, they are the roads. Put a tick mark near the roads. And the next, these are natural things. What are natural things? What are natural things, children? Things that nature gives us are called as natural things. Yes. So here, bridges. Are bridges natural things or man-made things? Yes, they are man-made things. Next we have stars. Stars and cars. Cars are also man-made things. Isn't it, children? Now what is a natural thing over here? Yes, very good. Stars. Keep a tick mark for stars. Next. Fourth one, children. Living things grow, do not breathe, do not need food. Living things, do they need food, children? Yes, they need food. But here what did they give? They have given that they do not need food. Do you all don't need food? No, you all need food, isn't it? And next, do not breathe. No, can't we all stay alive without breathing, children? No, it's not possible. So that is also the wrong answer. What is the correct answer then? Living things grow. Put a tick mark there. Very good. So hope you all have understood this first lesson. Meet you all soon with the second lesson. Thank you, children. Have a good day. Bye-bye.